Good morning, Prospect. This morning, I want to talk to you about masks. Now, I don't know how you feel about masks, and to the extent that I'm your pastor, I try not to be overly concerned about how you feel about masks. I've been talking to several people, and I was talking to someone who worked at a school yesterday. And she said that it was terrible that the people who call or come in are just rude. And I've seen that. I've seen it in stores, I've seen it in restaurants. And I don't understand. Well, no, I take that back. I do. There's a certain amount that we are afraid. And when people are afraid, they react differently. But there's a certain amount of people who really are just horses behinds. And I don't have much sympathy for horses behinds. Because you were raised better. Galatians chapter 6 has the Bible's commentary on this. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. If anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. Each one should test his own actions. Then he can take pride in himself without comparing himself to someone else, for each should carry his own burden. Now, you might say, preacher, in that one verse, you contradicted yourself, or the Bible contradicted itself. No, it didn't. Everyone has things that they cannot transfer. I was asked a while ago why I didn't have a meeting. And I told them the reason I didn't was that it was my responsibility and I couldn't give that responsibility away. It's part of what the bishop ordained me to do. I want input, but the responsibility's mine. There are things that you can't give away. Your family is your responsibility. How you react to things is your responsibility. No one can react for you. But I have, over the last year and a half, I have seen people who are just obnoxiously rude to people in positions where they have no recourse. And I have been taught in my life, if you want to know how somebody really is, see how they treat maids, waiters, and janitors. The person on the other end of the phone when you're calling the school falls sort of into that category because they have no real authority. They may even be a volunteer. But we are supposed to be better than that. I put the mask on this morning and I took the mask off, and there is a certain, I've had my shots. I do my best to be careful. If I know I'm in a situation where I'm exposed, I go home and take my contaminated clothes off and take a hot shower and scrub with Brillo pad. But I'm not going to walk around in fear. And I try very hard not to walk around in anger. Now, I'm subject to it just like anybody else. Don't make a mistake about it. But folks, the person who answers the phone at the school is doing their dead level best to take care of your concern, to take care of your children, and to make sure that they have the opportunity to get an education. And it's not fair to them when we react badly because, number one, you have no idea how many other people have called with the exact same complaint. And the person on that end of the phone isn't the person making the decisions. Just like I have actually stood in Walmart and someone was complaining. Now, this was back during the toilet paper shortage, but someone was complaining that Walmart didn't have any toilet paper and blah. Except the person they were yelling at was only responsible for putting paper towels up. That was their job. They didn't order the toilet paper, and they certainly hadn't anticipated a run on toilet paper to the extent that we had it last year. Bear one another's burdens. Remember, everybody else is in this same boat. None of us know how to live, but we all know how to act in a Christ-like manner. And I charge you as your pastor to not only do it, but to spread it. When you talk to the people at school, when you talk to the clerks, ask them how their day is. Ask them if you can pray for them. See how that changes their attitude. Prospect, I love you. I look forward to getting through this insanity, and I will talk to you soon. God bless you all.